Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. So, most of you were asking for a protest. Congratulations, you've just got one. It's done. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday the 2nd of April. This Saturday, before kickoff, 12 p.m, midday UK time. Kickoff for the Chelsea versus Brentford game at Stamford Bridge is 3 p.m. This protest will be commencing at midday, 3 hours before kickoff. Outside of Stamford Bridge, the certain entrance of Stamford Bridge, Stamford Gate, so the ones that are outside of the hotels. If you know Stamford Bridge well, you'd understand. But outside, basically the same spot where the Super League protest took place, that is exactly where we are going to be. Midday, 2nd of April, this Saturday. Bring it on. Bring it on. The reception has been, I'd say the majority of the reception has been completely positive. Obviously, you can't please everyone. There are going to be a few that are going, nah, come on, we don't need to. I'm not for this. Here's my message, yeah? If you are seeing all of this and you're going, nah, I don't agree with it. Absolutely. Your prerogative, your opinion, cool. Therefore, Saturday for you is a normal Saturday. Chelsea versus Brentford, and let the day pass without issue. But if you see it the way that I see it, if you see it the way that a lot of Chelsea fans are seeing it, Saturday is a day where we make a statement again. Just like the Super League, and we help manage to stop that, is the same way that we are hopefully going to stop the Ricketts bid from going through and them pursuing to buy Chelsea Football Club. Now, why do we need to take drastic action like this? Because realistically, and some would make the point, we can just let the process, play out, and maybe they won't win. Which I've seen some say. Why are you protesting? They haven't won yet. Well, that's the point. That's the whole point. If we wait until they win, it's too late. Bob's your uncle. See you later. Done. You ain't gonna get them to unsell. This is the problem. Sometimes you gotta go in before it all actually happens in front of you. Sometimes you gotta be proactive and not reactive, because once you're reactive, it's out of your hands. It's out of your control. This right now is in our control. There's enough information and case study, let's say, to tell us that the Ricketts are just not good enough to be able to take Chelsea Football Club forward. In any sort of direction you want to take it, whether it's in terms of how they manage their finances, whether it's in terms of their history and the remarks that they've made in the past, whether it's in terms of their sporting acumen and how they've managed a sports club before, and the way that they've taken the Chicago Cubs in, what direction have they taken them in? Everything seems to be pointing in the direction that they're just not suited to take Chelsea Football Club forward. Now, some would say, well, leave it to the people at B, leave it to the Rain Group, leave it to the Chelsea board. That's the problem. Right now, it seems like there seems to be some sort of collusion, some sort of, little friendship, buddy, backdoor sort of settings, where not just the Rain Group that we already know have had a previous acquisition with the Ricketts family in a separate business 2 years ago. Yeah, if you didn't know that already, yes, they've worked together and they formed a company together before. They formed an acquisition together. I think it was a technological company to do something to do in terms of technology. But they did form an acquisition 2 years ago. They've done business before together. They have a venture. Not only do we have that, the Rain Group, who are managing the sale of Chelsea Football Club, having a previous relationship with the Ricketts, but now, as of yesterday, we have also come to learn that Bruce Buck, the chairman of the club, is in cahoots with the Ricketts, or at least has had contact and has been in touch with the Ricketts, which they weren't allowed to do. This is the point. They were not allowed to do that. The rules were set out to all of the bidders that passed the first stage. You are not allowed to get in touch with any Chelsea executive prior to, I believe, next week, where the bidders will be in contact with Chelsea in person. Before that, not allowed. What did the Ricketts do? They were in touch with Bruce Buck, and Bruce Buck allowed it and brokered a meeting between them and Paul Cannaville. Breaching rules. Why do the rules have to be breached? This is where we are asking questions. Why are they being allowed to do this? Why? Nah. Right now, it seems like there's way too many coincidences happening to show that there is a relationship behind the scenes. Unlike what the others don't have. Todd Boehly, Wyss, and that consortium don't seem to have that relationship with the Rain Group or Bruce Buck. The other bidders, Pagliucci, or if I'm not mistaken, if I've butchered his name, I apologize. But Stephen Pagliucci or Pagliucci, I forgot his name. His bid, he hasn't been in touch with Bruce Buck or the Rain Group. None at all. In terms of Sir Martin Broughton, Sebastian Coe, and the ones that are backing him, have they been in touch with the Rain Group or Bruce Buck? No. Of course they're going to feel like there's a bit of an injustice going on here. And right now, as of yesterday, that information has been made perfectly clear. So we as Chelsea fans are looking at examples elsewhere. Look at Arsenal. Look at United. You know, at one time Liverpool, now it seems like, you know, they've calmed down a bit and things are, you know, in motion. At least Liverpool are performing on the pitch and that's the most important thing. But if Arsenal, I mean, you look at Arsenal, for example. You know, do you remember when there were protests and whatnot and, you know, Kroenke out and all of this? Well, has Kroenke sold? No. Because he doesn't have to. And he knows he doesn't have to. Why? Because he's making money. He's making money. Now, I'm not against someone coming in and wanting to make money. It would be stupid for someone to come in and not make money. Of course. Prime aim, I've got to make some money. Yeah? But there's a way of going about it. Roman Abramovich was making money. Now, some would say he wasn't making money at all and he was just pumping money into the club. I mean, he didn't expect to get rid of the club like this. So in the long run, I think he probably expected his money to come back, but now it's not. But he cared about Chelsea on the pitch, the resources that Chelsea has as a football club, the football club going forward, the football club pursuing success, the football club succeeding, winning trophies, expanding, getting the women's team to succeed, getting the academy to succeed, getting the academy to produce even more and keep producing, getting the men's team to gain some sustainability in future, Stamford Bridge, redevelopment, all of that. That's what we need to focus on. On top of that, of course, money comes through the door. But that comes through the door if you do A right, you get B. Some people got jump straight to B and just want the money. Screw the performances on the pitch. Are we selling shirts? Are we selling matchday tickets? Is there high demand? We're making money, yeah? We're making money? Cool, I don't care about anything else. Screw the team. There are some owners like that. And right now it seems like, based on history, based on case study, based on what we've seen, the Ricketts are of that breed. Unlike, my personal opinion, this is just me, I hear Todd Boehly speak and I hear him talk about success and being able to push a club further and invest correctly. And The Athletic came out yesterday and reported that Todd Boehly is not just looking to spend money at Chelsea Football Club, but looking to spend in the right places because he uses data in order to help identify what the team and the club needs. That is what we've been screaming for since Thomas Tuchel walked through the club, you know, and even before that. We've been really, really key about not just splashing money out left, right and centre. We want to spend correctly for the resources and the tools that we need in order to get the team playing to the manager's vision. It seems like Todd understands that. Based on history, and as I've said, case study, the Ricketts haven't shown any sign of that. Whether it's, you know, in terms of pursuing a Premier League club or even their history based as the Cubs owners over in the United States. Whereas you're looking at the Dodgers with Todd Boehly and he does exactly as he's been saying. The Dodgers are very, very well equipped if you're looking at the way that it works over in the United States and the way that the Dodgers have been succeeding in the MLB. That is something to go and look at for yourselves. Compare that with the Cubs, you'll see it for yourselves. So that is an indicator. That is an indicator. And right now, I think it's key. With the Ricketts, we can't allow this to continue, especially if the process is being sabotaged. Especially. If the process wasn't being sabotaged and this was being done honestly, then we could honestly step back and go, yeah, we don't need to protest. Let the process happen. we'll see who the best will be, who will succeed. But with things like Bruce Buck getting involved, the Rain Group acquisition, bish bash bosh, nah. This was never how it was meant to be. Never. And we're talking about a club that we didn't even want to be sold in the first place. We've been forced into this situation. So it's only in our interest, and it should be in our interests, to look and make sure that whoever takes the club forward is going to continue the vision that we were on. Bring new ideas to the table and try and take the club to the next level. That's it. Not someone that's going to come in and be like, oh, I'm just going to use this for cash. I'm going to buy the club now at what looks like a bit of a cut price, 3 billion and whatnot, because let's have it right. Chelsea in the next few years could easily go up to 4 or 5 billion. Easily. I don't want someone to come in and use Chelsea as a money-making tool, get rid in 5 years, and we find ourselves in this situation again. Or in the hands of owners that see money coming through and don't care about what's on the pitch. No. We are at the forefront of this. Us fans are the bread and butter of this football club. Simple. That doesn't mean we need to be the ones making the executive decisions. No, but we are the bread and butter of the football club. Without us, there is no Chelsea. Let's have it right. So right now, we need to be heard. There are a big portion of Chelsea fans worldwide that do not want the Ricketts. And on Saturday, we are taking action in a way that we have felt is the only way now. We need to be heard. So prior to the game, 12 p.m, outside Stamford Bridge, I will be there. Many others will be there. We will be making sure our message is heard with the media and everyone there in attendance for the game, Chelsea versus Brentford. Prior to that, we will make our feelings clear. No to Ricketts. Simple as that. No to Ricketts. And then we will see what happens going forward. Now, if we succeed, we succeed. If we don't, for whatever reason, at least we can look back at that and go, yeah, you know what? We gave it our all when it was needed. And if something happens, no one can look at us and go, you didn't try. Because the worst thing to happen would be is if no one does anything right now, and in 2 or 3 years' time, we're looking at the fan base and we're going, but these guys don't know what they're doing. We need to get them out. Too late. Bye-bye. It's too late. Look at Kroenke and Arsenal. He ain't selling. Look at the Glazers and United. They ain't getting rid. Of course they're not getting rid. The amount of money they're making is stupid. At expense of the success and what's on the pitch. Hardly anything on the pitch. We can't have that. We will not allow that. We've got to be proactive, not reactive. So on Saturday, be there, spread the message to your Chelsea friends and family. If you are able to attend, please be there. Even if you're not going to the game, I know there's going to be a lot of people going to the game that will be joining in and then going inside. Cool. Absolutely cool. Take the banners and go inside if you have to, even though it's a 3 o'clock game and it won't be on TV, which again is a bit of a negative point because it's not going to be on TV. The only time we'll see it is on Match of the Day or international fans on other channels aside from the UK. So they're going into the game, cool. If you're not going to the game, still, please attend the protest. Midday, be there, and we'll make our feelings clear. Therefore, the media and everyone will pick it up because they will be in attendance. So make sure you attend, spread the message. No to Ricketts. Be at Stamford Bridge, Stamford Gate, 12 p.m. this Saturday, and I'll see all of you there. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video, the preview to Chelsea versus Brentford. We have to do a preview. Obviously, there is a football match taking place. Hopefully, we get 3 points. But there is a bigger issue at play here. And I want to thank everyone who's been involved in trying to make this happen. Matisse, for example, he's been absolutely phenomenal in terms of making this happen. So go and subscribe to his channel, MAH, see all of his information there. All the other lads, George, Jan, Nini, bloody, there's so many, I can't, Man Knows Football. There's a lot of people involved. Alex Goldberg, there's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of people involved that help to share the message and make this happen. Thankfully, it's happening. If I've missed you out, trust me, you know, we've been in contact. We know the chat anyway. You know how I feel. So thank you. And everyone that's helping to spread the word, thank you very much. Please keep spreading it. We've still got some time to get it as far and wide as possible. And I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. And if you're coming to the bridge on Saturday, I will see you there in person. So have a good one, people. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.